Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Whisky Geek. Welcome to my safe space, my little whisky corner. Today I'm sampling the Glenkinchie 12. Now this is another one of the bottles that have been sat on my shelves for a little while and they desperately need finishing off. I'm quite looking forward to, once I've got the 5 or 6 bottles that need finishing, picking which whiskies I'm going to replace them with. So let's get it poured and talk a little bit about the whiskey. I've only got about 1 dram left of that, so I really hope that the manual focus is working this time because it's the second time that I've recorded this video. Glenkinchie is another Diageo distillery, and as such it's primarily focused on making spirit for their Johnnie Walker blends. They do obviously offer single malts, but they don't have much selection. They don't have much of a core range. This is one of the only ones that I've seen, I think. Diageo have nominated this to be part of their classic malts range. Along with Dalwhinnie for the Highlands, Skye, you've got Talisker, Cragganmore for Speyside, and Lagavulin for Islay. Now, I have had this bottle lying around for a little while. There's not much information on the box, but some of the information that is here is now out of date. They do say that this 12-year-old has been aged in oak casks. No more information than that for 12 years. So I'm going to guess that it's largely ex-bourbon refill casks. And of course, it being Diageo, chances are there's some colouring in there as well. Although, looking at it, probably not a lot. I quite like this bottle, I quite like the design. I don't know what it is about this little gold filigree on bottles, but Tomatin do similar things and I like it. It makes the glassware pop. It's bottled at 43%, but let's get on with it and look at the whiskey. First thing I'm taking a look at is the colour, and that is a shade 6 or Chardonnay. Let's explore the nose. Initially it's very creamy, very soft. There's vanilla mousse and lemon. Then you get some tannins, some quite organic compounds, almost hazelnuts and a toasty warmth. Opening into this kind of meadows, this grassy, with a little bit of beeswax or something in there. It's quite an elegant nose, non-aggressive. There's not really any prickle or any bite to it. Moving on to the palate. Initially you get some green apples. It's quite fruity with citrus elements again. It's quite fresh with a medium body. It would be harsh to call it bland, but it's quite gentle, I guess. Towards the tail end of the palate there's kind of this oakiness that pulls through into the finish, a wave of heat, some baking spices. That all begins to subside and you get a kind of a drying, an oaky, bitter tone that lingers on, and it's a little bit flat, one-dimensional, and it kind of lets down the rest of the whiskey, I guess. So for the first third of this bottle maybe, I was really kind of struggling to appreciate its virtues. But as it opened up, as it breathed a little bit, I could get behind it for, I guess, what it is. A very accessible, easy drinking lowland profile, but without being a total pushover. You've still got points of interest, you've still got a bit of warmth. I just feel like that late development, that oaky and lingering bitterness doesn't really do it any favours and isn't really what I associate with true lowlands profile. I want to see more of that grassy and some of the fruits and cereals coming up through all the way to the finish and resting on the palate. So I've rated it a 68 out of 100. Not an amazing score, but not bad by any means. It just doesn't get me excited. It's not a bottle that I'm likely to replace unless I see it at a pretty good price. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little whiskey review. If you have, please chuck a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below, and I hope to see you for the next one. Bye!